what's up YouTube? My name is Ryan Holland and I am a worship leader at a small church. And I just wanted to share with you a little thing that I just came across, and that is the integration of Claude Code with Multitracks. Now, I know a lot of people might not be a fan of AI, especially coming in to the worship area or into your churches, but the reality is that this is not necessarily a bad thing. I'm a big believer in tech. I love tech, and AI is no exception. It is just basically a tool for us to use so that we can go and focus on our time on other things that really do matter, right? You'll have more time to practice, more time to build relationships with people, and honestly, just to make your life easier. And honestly, during this time, it's helping me a lot because I recently just broke my wrist. So not being able to have my dominant hand, not being able to use that has been really kind of frustrating and hard to do, and AI has actually helped with that, especially this integration that I just found with Claude Code to Multitracks. And so one of the things that you can do when you connect Claude Code to Multitracks is that you can create set lists, you can assign people by just simply speaking into the Claude Code app. And so I just real quickly wanted to show you a sample of what you can do with Claude Code. I'm gonna actually pull up my phone, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna prepare a fake set list for next Sunday. And it's real easy when you have it connected. You're just gonna click this mic icon. Claude, can you create a set list next week in the special events plan with 4 songs? I want Great Things in the key of A, House of the Lord in the key of B, and Let's Do Made for More in the key of C. Create transitions for all of those, and then at the very end, let's do the song Gratitude in the key of A. Okay, so now Claude Code is gonna go ahead and do its thing, and you can tell if you could read the text, I know it might be a little bit small on the phone, that the speech to text isn't exactly perfect, but with the power of AI, Claude Code can usually understand what you're saying or what you're meaning, and if it doesn't, it'll generally just ask you a quick question of what you mean. Okay, so now I have my prompt made, and now Claude Code is gonna do its thing. It's gonna think, and it's gonna start creating that set list. Now, I didn't have it assign any people because I didn't want to mess with this current week's set list. I already have it planned out, but let's say you have a bass player called, I don't know, Bartholomew. You can say, hey, assign Bartholomew John to bass, and it will actually assign those players, assuming that you have those people already in Multitracks. And you can also tell Claude to take out those stems in Multitracks, so you don't have to go in every week and find, okay, I got my bass player, I got my drums, and lower each of those individual mix. Okay, so Claude Code is done, and it did ask me a few questions. I have 2 services, and it wanted to know which service. I have them named both special events, one at a particular time. It did ask for those particular questions. And then it also gave me a heads up as well, which is really cool, saying that some of the transitions might not sound as good with a crossfade, and auto link might be better, especially from switching from 4/4 time to 6/8 time and different keys, which is really neat that you get to have this feedback, which you probably normally wouldn't being at a small church. Maybe you're the only one planning the set list, and maybe you just need that little bit of bounce back, and it's very helpful for that. So let's go ahead and see if our changes went. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up the playback app, and I hope you can see this on the camera. And I'm gonna go ahead and open my set list. Let's do open set list, and you can see here I have a couple for special events, and this is the one that I just asked Claude to make. So I'm gonna go ahead and click load, and you can see here I have Great Things going into the House of the Lord with Made for More, and it is using all crossfades, which is really cool. And so it looks like all my transitions are there, so I'm just gonna scroll all the way to the end just to make sure my crossfade works. This just allows us to not have to hit every single song. It'll just go right into it. So now, House of the Lord should just play it automatically. And then let's check Made for More just to be sure. If I scroll all the way to the right to the ending, it should just start Made for More right away. And yeah, which is pretty cool. And so this is right now just kind of the little brief things that I've seen that you can do with Claude Code. I'm sure you'll probably be able to do more and more things. You can ask it again to take out particular parts if you have a guitarist, and it'll just go ahead. If you have an electric guitarist, it'll pull out all the electric guitar parts. If you have an acoustic player, it'll pull all those parts out. So you don't have to go into each individual track and figure out which one you want to take out. And so this is an incredible tool. Planning Center also has the ability to connect to Claude Code as well. This is all done using what Claude Code calls connectors, or they use MCP servers, which are basically the same thing. Multitracks has a little page that you can follow of how to connect Claude Code to it. It's real easy. Basically, you just go into Claude Code, go into the settings, go to the connectors area, and then there'll be a URL that you'll paste in there. I'll put the link of that page that Multitracks has in the description below. So hopefully it'll help some of you worship leaders out there that maybe don't have a big team and just feel like you're drowning and you have to do everything. Maybe you're the tech director, you're the greeter, you're the pastor, and this is just one less thing that you have to do. And honestly, it really does make a big difference. I hope this video helps you, and I really hope that you have a wonderful week.